Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general spread for the collective higher spirit. This is going to be a quick message for the collective. I did post 2 readings earlier today. I know it's not for everybody. It's going to be for who it's for. If it's not your story, that's fine. But, you know, there's a lot going on, all right? So I just want to pull some cards really quick to see what comes out. I will be using the deck that I created also in this reading. The same deck that I used in the previous 2 readings to see what comes out of that as well. All right, so let's get into it and let's see what's going on. All right, I'm going to be using the Supernatural Tarot card deck to use for this reading today. It looks like this if you're interested. All right, this is the these are the cast members from the movie or the series Supernatural. So maybe some of you guys watch the show or know of the show or the characters in the show or whatever. We're going to be using their deck today. This is the Page of Goblets, but just the Page of Cups overall energy. Oh, I heard my sincerest apologies. I'm so sorry I hurt your feelings, but it feels very condescending. It also feels disingenuous. It doesn't even feel like they're really taking accountability for whatever they did. It's almost like they're just saying, I'm sorry, just to say I'm sorry. But are they really sorry? I don't know. All right, taking how it resonates. So, yeah. Also, some of y'all could accept somebody's apology that's disingenuous, or believe that somebody who's apologizing to you is being genuine with that apology. It may just be a sarcastic type of apology that doesn't really mean anything, and you're going to have to trust your intuition. So some of you guys could be receiving an offer for some, a really small offer, a small gesture, or a gesture of some kind. It could be an apology, it could be something else, but it's not coming from a good place, all right? An ant just crawled across the High Priestess card, a black ant. I'm also getting Black Widow spider. I don't know what this High Priestess is holding in her hand, but it kind of looks like a Black Widow to me, like a spider. And I did just say an ant just crawled across the spider. I'm getting spider web, something about spider webs. Some of y'all could have a black spider in your house. There could be signs of a spider in your house by spider webs being seen in different places. Some of y'all could have an ant problem. So here's the thing, spiders are like friendly helpers, right? They kill unwanted insects. They set a trap, they catch their prey, and they devour their food. So this could be somebody trying to set a trap for somebody here. Or if you have a spider in your house, the spider could be catching unwanted pests. So don't kill the spider, I'm hearing. If you have a spider in your house, do not kill the spider. The spider is a friend of yours. It's helping you get rid of the pest in your home. Knight of Wands. You can trust the spider, is what I'm getting. You can leave the spider alone. The spider is not going to bite you or hurt you. It's catching the prey, or it's catching its prey. I don't know what they're talking about by this spider, but, you know, take it how it resonates. What's the Knight of Wands? Somebody here could be a fire sign energy. I heard this is a persuasive offer. Persuasive offer. Whoever this is with this disingenuine offer, they're trying to persuade you into believing that their offer is genuine, and it's not. Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Some of y'all got spiders in your home. This is a house, okay? You may be getting an unwanted visitor if it's not there yet. So if there's not a spider in your house, you may have a spider coming into your house, like an unwanted visitor. An unwanted visitor. Some of y'all may receive, get a visit from an unwanted visitor. When you think about spiders, people don't like spiders being in their house. So they try to kill the spider so the spider can go away. But sometimes the spider is a welcome change or a necessary asset in some type of way, because it gets rid of your pests. So this could be somebody who's a pest, or I don't know, like a pesky energy. They may show up as a salesperson trying to sell you something or offer you something. But something about this offer is disingenuous. It's not a good, like, don't let strangers into your home. Don't open your door for anybody you don't know. Tell your children when you're not home to not let anybody inside of your house. Because somebody may be able to convince somebody to let them in. This is almost like a vampire. Vampires can't come into your home until you invite them in. So this could be a stranger that wants you to invite them into your house. But this person doesn't need to come into your house. Okay, I don't know. Don't let this person back in. If they've been to your house before and they're trying to come back in, don't let them back in. This is the 5 of Swords in reverse, or the 4 of Swords in reverse. Ooh, somebody got a bad spirit attached to them. There's a stranger in my house. It took a while to figure out. There's no way you could be who you say you are. You gotta be somebody else. Because he wouldn't treat me like that. And he wouldn't do me the way you did. He wouldn't ignore me. He would only adore me. I'm convinced there's a stranger in my house. That's lyrics to a song by Tamia, I think. A Stranger in My House. I just heard that. What's the overall energy for this message? What's the message? I have the Hangman. This could be like a detective, and then we have the 9 of Wands. Baby, I don't know what this is, but somebody got a bad spirit on them. And you may think this person is nice and genuine and sincere or honest or something, but they're not. They cannot be trusted. Don't know who this is, but whoever this is, whatever this is, they can't be trusted. Okay? Just remember that. This person cannot be trusted. Also, I'm getting with the spider energy, somebody's spidey senses could be going off. Spidey senses. So you have spidey senses. So if your spidey senses goes off around anybody, or if anybody sets off your spidey symptoms or spidey senses, listen to your intuition about it, okay? Because some of y'all got somebody trying to come around you or that's around you that you cannot trust. They may appear harmless and innocent and very sincere, but they're not. This person could be hiding something from you or trying to find out something about you to go back and tell somebody else. Because this is giving that somebody is sending someone to your house to get you to invite them in. And once you invite this person into your home and make them feel comfortable, this person's going to take this knife in their hand and they're going to stab you in your back. Okay? Somebody is going to try to stab you in your back. This is also an unhealed version of yourself. This is the version of you that it's almost like you're going through something right now and you could be very vulnerable and open. And by you being open and vulnerable, you may let the wrong person back in, is what I'm getting. All right, the Empress at the bottom. All right, so if you are emotionally unstable, if there's something going on in your life right now and you need a friend to talk to and you think you can, trust a random person or stranger with your life story, this person may be a listening ear, but they're also listening to whatever you're telling them so they could, use it against you, like gather information to use against you. All right. They're trying to set a trap for you in some way. This is kind of setting you up for something, and I don't feel like it's good. No, it's not. With the 9 of Swords here, I'm trying to tell you, if you're the High Priestess here, somebody is looking to sabotage you. The 5 of Cups. I got a lot of feminine energy. So look at, this is how it looks on my board. The bottom spread is all masculine energy. These are the cards at the bottom of the spread. All masculine energy, right? All males. And at the top of the spread is all feminine energy. This is the High Priestess, or this is the Knight of Wands. This is the High Priestess. This is the Ten of Pentacles. And this is the, this is the Seven of Swords. And this is Ten of Pentacles. This is all feminine energy. So, yeah, this could be an ex-spouse or an ex-lover of yours who's not healed, who's unhealed. You need to, there's a movie called Jason's Lyric. And there's two brothers in the movie. And the mother, her husband, Mad Dog, went crazy after the war. He lost his mind. And one day he came over to the house to talk to the mother with flowers and roses or something. And she let him in. She let him in because he was the father of the child. So she trusted him. But once he got in, he tried to subdue her or like come on to her, right? And she rejected him. So when she rejected him, he got violent with her. And one of the sons went and got a weapon to protect his mother from the father. And the son fired the gun, and the gun unalived the father. But the child was trying to protect his mother from his crazy father, who was trying to get back in, right, to the Empress. So what's the masculine's energy got to do with this reading, or why is this coming out this way for the collective? What is the message? The Seven of Pentacles, another masculine energy. He has a cross on the back of his hand, so he could be a part of association or business owner, maybe. This person could be an investor of some sort, some type of investor. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody set a trap for this masculine, and it could have been a Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands got the masculine to invest in a relationship, and the masculine that invested in this situation with the Queen of Wands in reverse is now in some kind of situation where they're not stable. This is somebody who's unstable, financially unstable, mentally unstable, emotionally unstable. The Queen of Wands got somebody's head all fucked up. I don't know what the Queen of Wands did to this person, but they got this person's head all fucked up. What did the Queen of Wands do to this masculine in reverse? The Star put spell work on him. Blocked his visions. Or what did the Queen of Wands do to the masculine? Judgment in reverse. What did the Queen of Wands do to the masculine? The Queen of Wands in reverse put a spell on the masculine energy. So the Queen of Wands made this masculine an offer that he could not refuse. What's the Queen of Wands? I smell something dead around me, like an animal or something. A dead animal smell. I'm smelling a dead animal. Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So what this masculine did was invested in a situation with a Queen of Wands in reverse who made an offer to make him rich and successful, right? And by this masculine accepting this offer, this could be the person that was being gullible and naive and believed that whatever this was they accepted was a good offer, but it wasn't. The decision they made to accept the offer that was given to them by the Queen of Wands in reverse has got them in a place now where they're mentally unstable and emotionally unsound. They don't have control over their emotions, and they don't have any control over the outcome of the situation. So here's what I'm getting, going back to Jason's lyrics. This masculine has mental disorders. Whatever the Queen of Wands in reverse did to this masculine, they fucked up his head. So now he's all messed up in the head. He's confused about everything. He doesn't know right from left. He doesn't know up from down. He don't know shit. So he feels like if he could just go back in time and undo what he did and apologize for what he did to the Empress, that the Empress would just open the door and let him back in. What they're telling you is that this person is unstable in many ways. They are not together emotionally. They don't have a control of themselves. They're operating in an energy that comes across as manipulative and also violent for some. If they don't get their way, they can become very violent. Going back to the movie, the father, when he wasn't able to seduce the woman into being with him, he got violent with her and he tried to unalive her or force himself on her. And the older son went and got a weapon and fired a shot and unalived his father. And the rest of the story is the younger brother was a witness to what happened. And the younger brother grew up to be a criminal in a sense, and he went to jail, served some time, and he got out and got back into the same lifestyle. So the older brother, who was now the protector in the family, who was protecting his mom and helping his mom, he was faced with a choice to make. He had a girlfriend, which was Lyric in the movie, but it's Jada Pinkett in real life, was his girlfriend. He wanted to run off with her into the sunset, but he had to choose to walk away from his family first and leave his mother behind. And when he told his mother how he felt about Jada in the movie, she told him to be with her, okay, and that she would be okay if he left and went on and lived his life. She didn't expect for her younger son to get involved in the same kind of activity. So, she didn't want her older son to be worried about his younger brother, because that was his biggest concern, that his younger brother wasn't going to get his life together if he wasn't around. But he had to go and live his life. But in the end, he, it didn't work out that way. His brother got into trouble. The older brother had to save him. And by doing that, he put his life in danger, right? So you may have a child with this person. He may be trying to protect you from this person, and your child's life can be in danger, or your life can be in danger. I don't know, but if this is your child's father and they left you for somebody else, whatever happened between them and that other person has this person, kind of, I don't even know how to describe it, but not thinking clearly. So Mad Dog lost his mind and he couldn't think straight. Like, he was easily triggered by emotional trauma. The Ten of Wands. It's almost like this person wants you to clean up this mess they created for themselves, but you're not being advised to do that. Alright, and then we have Strength at the bottom and the King of Pentacles. Two more masculine energies. This is definitely a husband or a spouse to someone, or someone's ex, who could have ran off and married somebody else and started a family with that person, and them separated. Now they're going crazy because they don't know what's going on, or they're confused about everything, and they feel like, oh, I'm just going to go back to my ex and see if my ex will take me back, and if my ex don't take me back, I'm just going to force my way in, Very unstable energy because they're hurt. And they're out for blood. They're seeking vengeance. Back to the Page of Cups. So this person wants his family back. That's what I'm getting. This masculine wants his old thing back. The old life he used to have. He doesn't like the life that he created. The life he made is a mess. Whoever he chose to be with is doing all type of shit to him and driving him crazy. And they just want to escape the madness or escape this reality they created for themselves. And they want to come back in, to another energy here who feels like a better option for them, but it also feels like for you, it's not a good option for you. It's not a choice for you. It should not even be something you're really open to. You know, I don't know. Your spidey senses are going to warn you about this person's energy. All right. So that's all I can tell you. Listen to your intuition. If your spidey senses go off when this person comes around you, then that's your sign that this person is not mentally stable and that you need to get away from this person as soon as you can. All right. Yeah, somebody here needs to wake up. Wake up to the reality that whatever this is not for you. Somebody here is a Jedi master, a mind manipulator, somebody who has the power of a Jedi. The force is with you or in you. Somebody here could be bankrupt, access denied, and this is somebody's job, or this is somebody who's very dangerous at work here. Somebody here is a seer and a high priestess. On another note, outside of everything else I just said, this is a high priestess who's being watched by a group of people who are trying to figure out how is it that you do what you do. They may come to you as a potential client. They may say, hey, can you do a reading for me? And you may agree to do the reading because you may need the money. I don't know. But this person knows who they are. Like, this person don't even need to get a reading done. They already know that they're not right in the head. But they want you to tell them something else. They want you to tell them that everything is going to be fine. But when you look into their energy, you're going to see who this person really is. And you may realize that by allowing this person into your house was a bad choice because this person could be very dangerous. I don't know. It's like somebody's attacking a high priestess and trying to stop you from being able to see something here with the Six of Cups and the Three of Wands. And the Eight of Swords. Dangerous work. If you are a reader or a high priestess, the kind of work that you do because of what you are and who you are is a dangerous job. It can open you up to other energies. So if this is not a physical situation, this is a spiritual situation. Some of y'all are reading and you do readings and you do it for the money, right? You may give people messages from spirit that are not true. For example, this is a karmic reader, a Queen of Wands in reverse. A karmic reader is accepting money from people who are desperate to seek guidance. But instead of giving these people proper guidance, they are telling these people that their ex is coming back, or that there's a love offer coming in, or that this person really wants to be with you when they know this person is not emotionally sound or stable. But in order to keep that person coming back to them and getting more money out of this person, they kind of tell them false information about a situation to make them believe that something's going to work out for them, but it's not. They're giving somebody like false hope. So some of y'all, you know, may not be readers, but you may watch readers and you may hear readers talk about whatever this is, right? And it may make you excited knowing that your person's coming back. But if your person's coming back, whether the reader told you they were or not, if they're coming back in and they're in double energy or they're not mentally sound, that is your cue, your sign, your confirmation that this person is not for you. And you need to keep your distance from somebody who's unstable, no matter what their issue may be. Because it's dangerous for you to be in the company of someone who does not have control over themselves and cannot control their emotions. Because the last thing you want to become is another victim to this person, or be a victim in the situation. So, access denied. This person is on a suicide mission. They're out for blood. They don't care who they hurt. They're not looking for love. They're not. They're coming to drain you of your energy. For some of y'all, they're coming back to take away your innocence, your life. I don't know. Philippians chapter 1 verses 9 through 10 says to pray for discernment. It's going to help you detect the truth from falsehood and the presence of evil spirits. I can't make this shit up. Philippians chapter 1, verse 9 through 10. This is what it reads, and I know it's backwards. Some of y'all need to pray for discernment, because if you lack discernment, you're going to find yourself in a dangerous situation with a mentally unstable person who is not mentally sound, who may do something to hurt you. And you know, I don't know. I don't know. And if you're a reader and you read tarot like me, you have to be careful with the people you read for. Some people are going to come to you acting like they're the empress, but they are the karmic. This is a karmic who thinks they're an empress because somebody's giving them false hope or information that they're the high priestess or the empress, and they're not. They are a fucking karmic. So since they believe that they are the empress, they feel like you are the karmic, and they're attacking you because they think you're trying to take their person from them. Make it make sense. Pray for discernment. It's going to help you detect evil spirits around you. Period. All right? And for high priestess, this is a dangerous job that we have to do. We have to tap into energies that we're not comfortable with. We got to look past the illusions, or help people see past the illusions and bring them the truth about what we see and be honest about what we get. We can't just sugarcoat a reading to make somebody else feel better, you know, because it's not going to help them heal, right? It's not. And it's not going to advance you in any way to, you know, hide the truth from people. Anything else so I can wrap this up? Anything else? Somebody here is in shadow energy. That's that Queen of Wands reverse. Somebody here is of the house of Satan. And somebody here needs to read Proverbs 24 and 17. Do not celebrate or rejoice. It says, do not gloat when your enemies fall or when they stumble, and do not let your heart rejoice. Okay? Proverbs 24 and 17. It's a warning. When somebody's going through something, karma, and they're suffering and they're getting karma for whatever they did, to celebrate and seeing somebody's downfall or praying on somebody's downfall. Somebody could have been praying on your downfall, rejoicing and celebrating with others while you fall, and they're going to get karma for that if they did. So if these people were the ones that were celebrating and rejoicing in your downfall or creating downfalls for you, they're going to get karma for that. And when you see them get karma for whatever this is, do not gloat or celebrate, okay? This is divine justice here and divine order. Obsession. Somebody here is obsessed with somebody here. This could be you or them or somebody they're with. Could be obsessing over them, obsessing over you. Somebody has too much blood on their hand. And the card says, Mortal Kombat the movie, and to finish him. I told you earlier, somebody's coming back to finish what they started with you. Whether it's good or bad, to me it looks all bad, but I mean, you take it how it resonates. It's time to finish whatever this is you have with them, okay? Stop obsessing over if they're going to return. Even if they come back in, this is not for you. This person got blood on their hands. They got blood on their hands. I can't make this shit up. They got blood on their hands. Somebody got blood all over them. They did something to hurt somebody else. Whether it was a physical injury or not. But somebody here got blood on their hands. And they got evil spirits on them. I just talked about this in the last reading, how this man was being possessed by a demon that made him do bad things. This person does bad things to themselves, and they will hurt others. And you may be one of their victims if you allow them in. All right? Return all wicked works back to the devil. All right? Calling your spirit guides and your angels for help if you need it. You are a light to the world. Somebody wants to dim your light. And look at that. Danger ahead. Warning ahead. This is a warning to a high priestess. If you read tarot for others, protect your energy. Some of these people you're reading for are karmics, and they're not divine feminines or masculines. They're karmic energies showing up as divine feminine, and they're not. So basically, you're giving them the inside scoop on the other person against your will. They're using your gifts to get information from you as the reader about somebody else. and you're giving them information. They need to go after someone else or to, block somebody's path. So you got to be careful who you read for. Christ consciousness, master teacher. All right, this is an unholy union for some of y'all. Chosen by the devil, somebody who works for the devil. You don't seek vengeance, the Lord does. All right, you are a lover, not a fighter. This is not a battle for you to fight. It's on sight. When spirits see them, it's on sight. Energy harvesters, all right, doesn't want you to spread the truth to others as a high priestess, trying to stop you from using your gifts. All right, they want you to shut the fuck up. You talk too much. Like me, I'm a reader, and I'm giving y'all the message. Take it how it resonates. I'm giving you all the things that I see in the near future, whether it's a personal issue or not, right? It's up to you to use discernment and trust your intuition on whether or not this is for you. And if it is, listen to the message. Take the advice you're being given. Trust your intuition. Stay away from people like this. Protect yourself and your family. Don't allow strangers into your house. Whatever this is, all right? This is spiritual warfare, and we declare war, all right? Somebody here rage war against the chosen ones, and there will be no justice without no peace, all right? Cult leaders. This is me spilling the tea, telling you what you need to hear. Take it how it resonates. Somebody here is a straight up sellout. All right, political officer could be involved, or a police officer could be involved. Some of y'all may get a visit from a false police officer who's not a real officer. They're in uniform, but they're not an officer. They may be a detective, but they're not a detective. This is somebody personating another officer or impersonating somebody else. They are not who they say they are. They cannot be trusted. Don't let them in your house. You're being recorded and monitored. Everything you do is being recorded and monitored. Everything they do is also being recorded and monitored. Okay? You are an earth angel, and Archangel Michael is protecting you from whatever this is, especially if this is an empress being attacked by somebody or a high priestess. Archangel's responsibilities is to protect the divine feminine, high priestess and empress energy. When you are under spiritual attack, archangels are called to your rescue. They come to your aid, and they rescue you from people like this, and they protect you from people like this. But if you let them in, people like this, you're blocking your angels from being able to protect you from people like this. So if you want spiritual protection from people like this, keep them out of your energy. It's the message. All right, thank you for watching. Love and light to you all. Namaste.